Earlier this week, I referred to a man named Sven Kramer, a speed skater from the Netherlands who never ended up winning the gold medal that he was looking for his whole career. And I told you about how he was competing at the 2018 Winter Olympics in South Korea. If you would watch those Olympics, then you would know that any athlete who won a medal was not only given a medal, they were also given something else. A stuffed animal. And not just any stuffed animal. It was a tiger, a white tiger known as a suarang. Suarang is a Korean word for protection. And so it was a protection tiger, a tiger that is supposed to remind them that they are protected. But unless you won, you didn't get one. We've been talking about temptation this week, and as you go through the reality day-to-day of being tempted by Satan, you might wish that you had a suarang, a protection tiger that you could carry with you as a reminder that God himself protects you, but you actually don't need one. And we look once again to Jesus' temptation to remind us that God has actually given you something that's even better. Do you remember what Jesus' temptation happened immediately after? It was right after he was baptized. Jesus went into the water. John baptized him. A dove comes down, and the Father shouts from heaven. He says, "This is my Son whom I love, and with him I am well pleased." Good for Jesus. Good for you too. Because baptism is a gift that God has given us, which God says the same thing about you. It says as much in the book of Galatians, where it says, "You are all children of God through faith in Christ Jesus, for all of you who were baptized into Christ have clothed yourselves with Christ." It reminds us of the reality of having a relationship with God through Jesus Christ. It is as if you are wearing Christ, so that when God looks at you, he sees his son. He sees his daughter. He sees perfection. Perfection. That's the reality of who you will always be to God in Christ. Perfection. And because he sees perfection, that guarantees you have God's protection. That victory which Jesus has already won for you will protect you, and it will give you strength as you continue to do battle with Satan and all of his temptations.
Did you enjoy this video? Well, we would love to share with you so much more. Just click here.